Hi, let's talk about that great program that Canada Revenue Agency has called the Fairness Program. Why, that's where you can apply to Canada Revenue Agency and they may forgive penalties and interest. And when you get that assessment, they say, well, don't worry about it. Just make arrangements to pay, do your fairness application, and the Fairness Committee will take a serious look at it. Well, it's all a crock. Yeah, sometimes there are fairness applications approved, but let's just step back and take a look at what is this all about. In the Income Tax Act, and there's corresponding in the Excise Tax Act as well, there's specific law, paragraph 220, subsection 3.1, that says the minister has the right to forgive penalties and interest at their discretion. To me, that means the auditor who represents the minister has the right to forgive penalties and interest. And obviously they should talk to their team leader, and if the team leader is not sure, should talk to the assistant director, and if the assistant director is not sure, should talk to the director, etc., etc. However, they say, no, you apply to make an arrangement to pay, make sure you file currently, make sure you're a good boy, and then you apply to the fairness application. Well, right now, the letters come out and say, due to the backlog, it will be 15 months before we can look at your fairness application. That sounds really fair. So let's say, well, what the heck is that? What's the purpose of a fairness committee anyway? Think about it. What's the purpose? If their purpose is to say no, and the minister has the right to say yes or no, you don't need the committee. Ditch it because they're behind on the job. And it's unacceptable. It's outrageous. Because here's the deal. You, on a technicality or whatever, you owe a tax liability with penalties and interest that is impossible for you to pay. And that amount of money is going to bankrupt you. So you send in your application. They're 15 months behind. They'll work 30, 60 days. And by the time 15 months is gone, I dare to say they'll be 30 months behind. And so then finally you luck out and the Fairness Committee says, woe is me, yes, forgive them. They shall be forgiven. You don't owe any money. But you're bankrupt. And they go, oops, sorry, we were busy. We couldn't look after you right away. Gee, that's really unfortunate that you went bankrupt over this tax liability that you shouldn't have had to pay because of all those terrible things that happen in day-to-day life. Let me give you an example of what should make a difference. You were sick, you had a heart attack, marriage breakup, child was sick, mother and father were dying, you lost a leg, you were in the military, you got your ear shot off and a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, we don't like you, you're a habitual non-filer, and because of that we're saying no. There's no sense to their program of how they say yes and no. To me, fairness program, just an excuse not to say yes. I'm not saying don't apply. I'm just saying it is what it is. Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, talks like a duck, only this time it's not a duck. It's not fair. Thank you.